Good evening. I'm Liam Gray, and this is Snack Report.
Live from Snack Report World Snack Quarters, it's the Snack Report with Liam Gray.
Tonight, Liam Gray takes us on a harrowing investigation into the underground world of toaster pastries. But first, Poonam Sharma has breaking news. Poonam?
Breaking news! We have been getting reports that all across America, people have been enjoying delicious snacks. Let's find out what our snack reporters have been munching and crunching on. What's snacking, America?
Hi, my name's Luke, and I'm just eating all the marshmallows out of these Lucky Charms. What's snacking, America?
I'm Cleo. I'm eating pizza. What's snacking, America?
Sophia. I'm Clara, and we're eating ice cream.
What's snacking, America?
Boy, that truly was an unexpected bounty of munching and crunching. We now head to the kitchen of the future with Liam Gray. Liam?
To the kitchen of the future.
Thank you, Liam. Tonight we're bringing you a hard-hitting report on the state of toaster pastries. Now, as we all know, Pop-Tarts are generally considered to be the dominant brand here in the United States. Introduced in 1964 by Kellogg Corporation.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
Kellogg's also known for strong anti-masturbation standpoint in their earlier years with the cornflakes and everything. There's been no science to prove that Pop-Tarts has any effect on self-pleasure.
I warn you, sir, an erection is a flagpole on your grave.
We're going to go with the strawberry this evening, the frosted strawberry. Now, the original plan was to have both brown sugar and strawberry available. The children in the house ate them. So I did not tell people that, they definitely could not be eating them, and they were eaten. Now, the Pop-Tart introduced in 1964, also introduced in 1964, and actually slightly beating them to market, was Toastums. Toastums failed. They failed because they weren't delicious enough and they weren't frosted. The frosting being a key component, in my mind, at least.
Make a tasty toaster in your toaster today.
As you know, there's a lot of competitors here. We do have the original Pop-Tarts brand. We have the Aldi Toaster Tarts. We have frosted strawberry toaster pastries, a signature store brand. This would be from Stop and Shop or maybe Shaw's, I don't know, from a supermarket. And then we have the organic Nature's Path. All, I'm assuming, will be strawberry deliciousness. Nature's Path having the strange distinction of having no frosting and also being the highest in both sugar and calories, which is bizarre. Now, a lot of people feel that the toaster tart industry, has been dominated here by this style of pastry, but we need to not forget toaster strudel, which is more of a flaky, it's a higher end product. For people who really enjoy delicious, melty glazes, that sort of thing.
Und Eisen on den Toppen.
And we also need to not forget Howard Johnson's Toastums, which was more of a muffin product that you could put in your toaster muffin, and that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go through these. We're going to start by cutting them in half. We're going to see what our filling looks like, what our ratios are. I get a good look there, and then we're going to go through a taste test and see really what stands up. Is this the gold standard, or is it just a straw man just marching on because we're blind consumers? We purchase them. I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna end up here. So let's take these bad boys out of the package.
Yum.
Fully printed, beautiful, lovely. All right. So there's our Pop-Tarts. Here's our Toaster Tarts. Our Millville Toaster Tarts. Not as exciting packaging. The Signature Select brand. Oh. Which curiously has the exact same wrapper as the Aldi brand. Now, I've eaten some of these, and I know that they are not the exact same product, but they do have the exact same wrapper. And then last, but certainly not least, I'm assuming, are these organic unfrosted berry strawberry toaster pastries from Nature's Path, a leading provider of organic junk foods. Now, I need to make sure I don't mix these up because I want to, make sure we get a proper review here. Thicker. The organic Definitely feeling a little thicker, girthier. Yeah, there's a lot of pastry in here. Bit of a curve to it, bit of an arc. Pop-Tart much flatter? Yep. Okay, so we're going to continue here with our unwrapping, and then we're going to start our dissection as we move forward. Now,
Why, that looks delicious.
let's talk about these here. The Pop-Tart brand, it's very toasty. It's got some nice texture, some frosting, and a little bit of bleed through there on the back, you know, but it looks pretty good, looks appetizing.
So savory.
These guys are a little bigger. Now the Aldi, a little heavier, definitely heavier. More of a uniform back, if you look at that. Yeah. No bleed through. Very nice, very nice. Signature looks exactly like the Aldi brand. Clearly made in the same factory with the same backing pattern. The Signature is more toasty. Does that mean more delicious? I don't know. But it's clearly darker brown, more evenly toasted. Now these guys, the organic ones, also have the same pattern in the back. So maybe they are actually produced by the same people as well. Much darker brown, heavier, kind of a whole wheat vibe going on here, these bad boys. So I think we need to cut into them. I think we need to see what's happening on the inside. Now, before we do that, I want to talk about how, you know, when I was a child, a Pop-Tart, it went in the toaster oven every single time, 100% toasting. Every single time we were toasted. Nowadays, raw dog. You just bust them out of the package and away you go. I don't know anybody who toasts their Pop-Tarts anymore. So that's a change. It says a lot about our culture. It says a lot about America, who we are as people. Namely that we're fatter and more impatient. So there's that. Okay. Boom. Oh, look at this. Okay. So the Pop-Tart, the Aldi, the Signature, the organic bullshit.
Yum.
Okay. Here, I'll put these in order. Hold them up to the camera so y'all can really see what's doing here. Now, you'll notice our organic product clearly does not have any food dyes. It's more of a shitty brown color. And that's nice. The Pop-Tart's definitely the brightest red. The Aldi, now I'm not going to lie here. I've sampled some of these. I know for a fact that the Aldi has more filling in it. However, when it cut, it really looks like it has less. But the mouthfeel, it's rich, delicious, and it's definitely going on there. So, we'll start with our Pop-Tart, you know. Now,
Baked goods.
nice bright strawberry flavor.
Save some for me.
Nice crunch to the frosting. Very toasty. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that Pop-Tarts have been reformulated to be more toasted out of the box so that you can enjoy them being untoasted and still get that toasty, crunchy flavor. Some of these other guys are a little doughy, a little bit of that uncooked flour kind of flavor going on. So we've tried the original. We're going to go on to the Aldi.
I'll have a bite.
Definitely more filling.
Yum.
The strawberry flavor is, it's a little sweet. It's a little too sweet, actually. The Pop-Tarts have a brighter, crisper, slightly sour strawberry flavor. This is a little heavy on the sugar.
Give me some of that sweet stuff.
I do like a better filling to pastry ratio. So that's pretty good. Now, we're on to our signature product. I think this was from Stop and Shop. It could have been from Shaw's. It was from a large chain retailer here in New England. So there you go. Now, and again, on the bottom, this looked exactly the same as the Aldi. And the packaging that was in was exactly the same. They've got the same texture and all that. But these are more toasted. So we'll give them a try. Okay, a different filling. The filling on the signatures is much lower moisture. It's more chewy almost. It's very, very thick and dense. It is not a delicious jam that you might find in your Aldi products. The flavor is similar. It probably has a little bit more of that tartness that I like, but it's weird and chewy, and that's a strange taste. Does that have to do with it being more toasted? It might. Maybe it cooks out some of the moisture content in the production process. Yeah, I don't like this. No. That's bad. That's not good. So Signature, yeah, that's already off the list. Now we're going to go for our organic product. Now, what I'm hoping here is that we're going to have an actual kind of pie-like crust. It definitely looks a lot different. It does have the same texture on the bottom, but it looks a lot different than the others. Appears to be whole wheat, higher in sugar, higher in calories, higher in everything that's bad for you, yet it's organic. So we'll give this a shot. Dude, fuck. This is fucking horrible. This is revolting. It tastes like stale wheat bread that drove by a patch of strawberries. It's really fucking awful. You know how like usually you think like oh, the hippie organic version's gonna be terrible. Then you eat it, you're like, oh, it's actually pretty good. This is exactly like as a child what you would expect if your mom said we got good for you organic Pop-Tarts. You'd be like, oh, they're gonna suck. This is exactly what you would think they would be. They're awful. They're really bad. Don't do that. Okay. Fuck. We've got a clear split pack here. The organic and the Signature are awful. The organic are awful, pardon me. The Signature are bad. But the organics, I wouldn't eat one of these. It's really fucking terrible. The Signature's okay, but it tastes like a generic product. Like it's not so good. The Aldi, I like the additional filling. I like the smooth jam texture. It's very fruity. It's very delicious. I enjoy it. I enjoy the Aldi's quite a bit, but the crust has that uncooked flour kind of vibe going on. I think the Aldi's in a toaster would be the fucking joint. However, if we're going to eat them like most Americans do, fresh out the box, I think your tried and true Pop-Tarts brand is the way to go. It's toastier. It doesn't have that weird flour taste to it. It's got a nice tartness to the filling, and it's pretty good. So I think Pop-Tarts the winner with Aldi coming in close behind, and the other two can suck a dick. They are not good at all, and you should not eat those. I do, so but just before we conclude here, before I throw it back to the newsroom, I just want to discuss one thing, and this has been weighing on me for many years. We're going to look at our three frosted guys here. So, again, going to the left to right from your view, we've got Pop-Tarts, Aldi, and Signature. They all look like they were frosted by a hobo who wandered in off the streets and somehow gained control of the frosting machine and just fucking let loose. It's uneven, it's dripping all over the place, it's just awful. This is true of every brand of Pop-Tarts. The frosting looks awful and it's inconsistent. Now if we compare this to say a Hostess cupcake, our frosting is perfect. It's flawless every time. You got those little loops. It's delicious. It entices you. It looks like it was made by a snack cake professional. What the fuck is going on with Pop-Tarts? Why can they not appropriately apply this finishing? It's really, really strange. For something so insanely processed, they look like they were made in your backyard. All of them. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, that concludes our broadcast this evening. We now go back to the newsroom. Liam, back to you.
Thank you, Liam, for all of the charm and charisma you brought to that piece. We'll see you next time on Snack Report. Mark LeBeau is going to play us out. Mark?
When you're in America, you're having a snack. And you just got 50 cents left from your last paycheck. You want something to eat, and it's gotta be good. What's snacking, America? What's snacking?
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date on all of our delicious snack news.